Good evening, and thank you for joining me on another episode of Your Family Lawyer. My name is Earl, and I am all right. I'm a family lawyer and also a counseling psychologist. Thank you for joining me this evening. What we usually do here on Your Family Lawyer is to see how we can answer questions, right, and discuss on topics that bother us on family law as it applies in Nigeria. So the things I'm going to be sharing and the things I regularly share here are things that will help you have a better understanding of the family law practice in Nigeria and what it entails, what is expected. What I share here does not amount to professional advice, so that if you need advice on any legal matter, I would suggest that you speak with a lawyer that is close to you. You can use the details of this particular video to reach out to me, and I would also attend to you. So once again, thank you so much. I'll be glad to know which city you're watching me from. I'm doing this particular live from the city of Ibadan, or your state, Nigeria. Thank you for joining me. So this topic is direct and straightforward, and as much as possible, I will try really possible to break it down, to explain it clearly so you fully understand it and you fully get the picture of what the law is. There's usually one thing that I tell people when they contact me and they say, oh, they want to do divorce or they want to do something that has to do with family, and they usually want it as fast as possible. They want it as quick as possible. They expect these things to be easy and these things to be straightforward. So again, I have people who are usually unhappy. That some they have to go through some procedure that may appear stressful. So I'll be explaining this to you today and helping you understand what is actually applicable. So let's go straight to the conversation today, which is counseling a must before divorce in Nigeria? Nigeria is pro marriage and Nigeria is pro family. That's the first thing you should realize. That's the first thing you should understand. We'll stay very traditional, which is a good thing. So, the predisposition of our courts and our judges and also for our laws is to ensure that marriages work, is to ensure that family works. So, you have a responsibility to prove that a marriage has broken down irretrievably. You usually have a responsibility to prove that a marriage has broken down irretrievably before the court will grant your divorce. So you cannot just come up and just say, oh, I want to divorce. I have had clients contact our office severally on situations like that. Oh, I want to divorce. And what's the reason? Where I'm no longer in love with this person. No, you have to explain what you mean by you're no longer in love. And then what you mean by no longer in love, we have to match what the law defines as no longer in love, which means it has to match what the law defines as intolerable behavior. It has to match what the law defines as it is no longer reasonable, expected for these two people to continue living together as husband and wife. These are the things that the law considers. These are the things that you have to pay attention to. So that right now, if you consider divorce or you consider splitting your family, you should have a full grasp and a full understanding of what is expected of you and what is most likely going to happen. Now, because Nigeria, our judges, our courts, our laws, our religions, our culture happens to be pro marriage and happens to be pro family, when a person says, oh, I want to divorce, I want to pull out from this marriage, I no longer want to be in this marriage, the natural belief is that, oh, maybe this person is just unhappy right now. Maybe this person is just angry right now. Maybe this person's partner has done something to vex this person. Or perhaps maybe this person does not have a clear picture and a full grasp of what is required and what it entails to get a divorce. Not just that, the impact, the effect of divorce on this person and on the community and also on other people who are involved, especially their kids or their relatives, right? So the law expects that people should go through counseling and already be sure that they can no longer deal with this marriage. To be very more direct, the law expects lawyers, we lawyers, right, to have counseled our clients against divorce, to have counseled our clients to see how they can heal their marriage, how they can reconcile with their partner, how they should not divorce. And it is after that counseling has happened and the client is still bent on divorcing that we should now file their divorce petition. I will break it down. What it means is that even as a family lawyer, as a divorce lawyer, the law requires that before I bring a divorce case to court on behalf of my client, I must have tried to counsel the client not to divorce the partner. I must have tried to suggest ways and things that the client will use to better his marriage, to better her marriage. And when all of that has failed, before I consider filing their divorce petition or even their reply to the divorce. So, as a counseling psychologist, as a family lawyer who is also a counseling psychologist, I have had other colleagues, other people who are lawyers, refer their clients who want divorce to me and say, all right, I want this person to go through counseling. I have also referred my clients to counseling to say, go and speak with this counselor, go and speak with this therapist. Perhaps I don't think that this marriage is bad enough for you to seek divorce. The law requires that of me. To tell you how serious it is, the law does not just expect me to have counseled this person or tell this person to explore all the options available to reconcile with their partner, to heal their marriage, to better their marriage. The law requires that one of the documents I should file when it comes to divorce actually a certificate that states that I have counseled this person, I have given them advice, I have counseled this person, I've given this person advice on bettering the marriage, I have told this person to explore the options available to better this marriage. But this my client is still adamant, or this my client still insists that the marriage is irretrievable. I have done everything possible to counsel my client not to end the marriage, but my client is still bent on ending the marriage. My client still wants to walk away from the marriage. So I have to sign such certificate. I have to declare to the court that I have not only recommended counseling, but I've also offered counseling. Yes, I'm also a counseling psychologist. I am a counseling clinic that is called All Right Passion. We will have a product that is called pre-divorce counseling, and we have another one that is post-divorce counseling. And we also have marital counseling, right? Where we try to help people see how they can better their marriage. And now, as a lawyer, the law requires that before I come to court and I'm filing somebody's divorce, I must have counseled the person. I must have recommended counseling. I must have suggested counseling. So, yes, to answer that question, is counseling a must before divorce in Nigeria? The answer is yes. Many people do not do it. Many lawyers do not do it. But the law actually expects us to recommend counseling, to suggest counseling to our clients. And when our clients do not go for counseling with a professional counselor, that we as lawyers counsel our clients, which means we should counsel our clients first against divorce to see how they can better their marriage, to see how they can better their family. And it is only when that has failed, we can proceed to file their divorce petition on their behalf or to file their reply or cross petition. Right. Interestingly, it does not end there. The law also requires judges to offer counseling to clients, to people who want divorce. If a couple wants divorce and a judge sees that, oh, this marriage still has some prospects, this marriage still has some hope, if this couple work on this marriage, they can still get better. The law requires that that judge should mediate. In fact, it is so serious that when the judge tries to settle the couple, when the judge tries to mediate between the couple, if the couple still insists, if one or the two of them still insist on divorce, the law says that that judge should transfer that case to another judge because he had already interfered as a counselor. So there will most likely be some bias. It is that principle that makes me, although it is not required of me, and the law did not have a provision for that, the law did not envisage that a legal practitioner will also be a counseling psychologist that I am. So what I do is that if I counsel a couple, when I counsel a couple and they still insist on wanting to go in for divorce, I usually refer them to another colleague to do the divorce. Many times I would not want to be involved in the divorce since I had counseled them. And I got that principle from what is expected from lawyers and from judges, right? So, yes, it is best. So, this is my recommendations because I don't want to take all of your evening and I don't want to take all of your time. If you want to go for divorce and you are considering having a divorce right now, please seek professional counseling first. It is when counseling has failed, you will then consult your lawyer for divorce, right? And of course, it is expected that your lawyer also counsels you. It is expected that the judge who is doing your divorce should also give you some counsel. If you have questions or you have comments, if you have questions or you have comments regarding this particular topic, you may want to drop it in the comment section and I would answer you. Remember that what I share here is not professional advice, so that if you need professional advice, legal advice on a particular matter, you should consult a lawyer that is close to you, or you could use the details of this particular episode to contact me and I will give you professional advice regarding that. What I do here is just legal education, legal orientation, and should never be regarded as professional advice. My name is Earl, and I'm all right. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Next week, 7 p.m. Nigeria time, I'll be back here on the same platform, and it will also be your family lawyer. We'll be discussing another issue. So you want to set a reminder right now on your calendar for every Tuesday by 7 p.m. Thank you so much. If you still drop your questions and your comments after the live has ended, I will still respond to you. And if you send us a direct message, we would also attend to you. You rock. Yes, it is holiday season, so I have toddlers. I have my kids around me playing and laughing.